How excited were you to see CM Punk and AJ Styles wrestle that evening?
I was pumped. I saw
Oh.
some
Okay.
highlights of. Listen, I'm a fan of the Phenomenal One. All right, and I am not a fan of Phil. So yeah, let me watch that match. I know it's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
And Phil has nothing to do with that, Chris. It's only AJ Styles that makes it a good match. Phil has nothing to do with that.
It all depends on if Phil goes to sleep himself.
I think we have to give CM Punk a little credit here. I mean,
Yeah.
this was a good match. It wasn't up with the Balor match from last week, but it was a good match, and I was enjoying it. And I hated the ending with a passion of all passions, but I thought it was a fairly good match overall.
I continue to be impressed with CM Punk, right? Like I was a little bit worried about how he'd wear the belt, how it would go, if he could show a little bit of humility. And he's actually showing a little bit of humility while still sort of being CM Punk and just wrestling bangers. Like, I have zero reason to complain about CM Punk other than just being a cantankerous old bastard like somebody else on this podcast.
I will say he and AJ Lee did one of those hot ones, question your spouse or whatever.
Saw some of that.
If you haven't seen it, it's terrific, especially when they ask AJ Lee to do her Mount Rushmore of women's wrestlers, and she started talking. Lita, Beth Phoenix. You've dated a lot of these people. Is that awkward? I thought that was terrific that they just have that kind of back and forth relationship. Chris, I know you've been a little light on the show just because you've been so busy, but anything else on Raw that you wanted to hit on before we talk a little bit about SmackDown and then go to the Royal Rumble?
Once they said that there was going to be the belt was going to be up for it, that there was going to be some sort of schmoz ending, because they're not going to have AJ lose before the Gunther fight, and they're not going to have Punk lose the title. So I did expect something to happen there.
Well, they kind of foreshadowed that a little bit from last week and then this week as well. And I think the only way I can like this is if Finn Balor and CM Punk wrestle at the Royal Rumble, because I think they're one match shy right now. They usually go 5 matches. I know there's 2 Royal Rumbles, so they might only go 4. But I'd like to see that rematch, Rod.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind seeing the Demon or Finn Balor or the Prince, whatever he's deciding to go by at this particular moment, wrestle, because the guy can absolutely flat get after it. But I got to know what the story is, right? Like, if Finn is going to fight CM Punk in a desperate effort to, like, still keep the Judgment Day together because he, like, is listening to Liv, like, I have zero interest in that, right? But if Finn, like, breaks out of the Judgment Day, you know what I mean? And, like, he comes out and he's, getting cheers from the crowd and, like, scorns them, then, like, I'm all in. But I don't want Finn to continue being in the Judgment Day and have this story continue. I want this story to sperm Finn out of the Judgment Day.
Finn is better as a face for sure, as we've seen. So it would be really nice to see that. Rod, real quick on SmackDown, because we need to get to the Rumble here. But Carmelo and Ilya Dragunov, hey, we need a good match. Go wrestle.
Yeah.
Unbelievable as always.
My guy, the Pain will entertain you. I absolutely love seeing him out there. I love seeing my guy Kit Wilson. It's amazing. Yep. It's amazing what a great theme will do for you, Jimmy, right? A lot of people say that Joe Henry, and those people are wrong when they say Joe Henry's only popular because of his theme. But Kit Wilson's theme's helping him out. And I enjoy some of the new blood we're seeing on SmackDown. I do. I question how much of it was being infused into the Blue roster, but I like a lot of what we're seeing. I hope that they can grow and figure out a way to have good matches, but I like a lot of the characters that they have brought to me on SmackDown recently.
I want to say something, all right? I know I didn't get to watch a lot in the past week, but there is somebody that I have not seen for a minute, and I'm getting a little bit upset. Where is our boy, LA Knight?
In storyline, he's hurt. Remember, he got tsunami'd on top of a car, died, dead, gone. Yeah, in storyline, he's hurt. I'm assuming he'll be back at the Rumble.
And also, our guy deserves some time off, Chris. Remember when we did the Yeah We Know? And
wrestled more than anybody else.
Yeah, he literally didn't miss a SmackDown last year, so give our guy a break, all right?
I just Bontemps do. Sorry, Rod.
I'm just a fan, all right? I want to see my boy. That's all I'm saying.
People, if you're just tuning in for the first time, Chris will continue to prove to you that he is just a fan. He's not trying to be any kind of an analyst.
Just a fan.
Here.
Never watched wrestling before tonight, actually. Just a fan.
Yeah, he's just
brand new at this.
A noob, all right?
Let's go. Just Rumble time, Jimmy.